everybody. My name is Lilo Grunwald, and thank you for hopping on to another Live with Lilo. Very excited about this one. One day I'm going to have my own studio with my own production team. Hint, hint, anybody who's watching and you want to help out and you've got a camera, let's do it. Let's make some fun. So I'm very excited about my guest, Lisa Elovich. We just kind of met face-to-face for the first time yesterday. We did a little mock live so that Lisa would know what to do. I appreciate you all for tuning into these lives. I feel very fortunate to have interviewed the people that I've interviewed so far. It's been a lot of fun. I do prefer doing it in person, but every once in a while, people do not live in the same town. So just a little background, I started doing these lives because I felt like I live in a really different town. It's a very unique town, Long Beach, New York, and I'm sure that every town has someone or several people that come out of the town that are brilliant, that do wonderful things. There's so many people here in Long Beach that I know of that are doing amazing things that I haven't seen since I'm 17 years old. Some people I've never ever met until I've done these lives. So that's why I started them. Of course, I kind of venture out and I do people that I've never met that are not from Long Beach or live in Long Beach that aren't originally from Long Beach. So if you feel like you have a cool story or you have a cool invention, message me. I can't get back to everyone. I can't do everyone, but I would love to collaborate. So with that said, I've got to put my peepers on. Hey, Lori is on. That's great. See, I knew you would find it. Is it Yeah. Oh no, it's a different Lori. Oh, so hi, Lori. Sorry, I got confused. She's got so many sisters. All right, cool. So Lisa's on. You guys, I just tasted this tequila. It's amazing. And a little bit about me, I've been doing wine and liquor demos for over 5 years. I've tasted a lot of liquor. I've tasted a lot of tequila, a lot of vodka, a lot of gin, a lot of scotch, whiskey. And I have to tell you, my husband and I tried this tequila. Thank you again, Stephanie, for dropping it off yesterday. And we had a couple of shots and it totally rocked us on our asses. We're lightweights, but it's really, really good, you all. So without further ado, I am going to bring Lisa on. I know you can do this, girl. So I'm going to invite you on and you'll see that I've invited you and you just have to accept it. And then she'll come on. So if you're watching the replay, thank you again for watching it. Please share. I will post this on my Live with Lilo page. I'm still getting that up. I'm still learning. Technology is a little newer to us old folks. It's a little easier for 12-year-olds. I think I posted that the other day. So we'll just wait for Lisa to get on. Hey, Randy. Hey, everybody. Let me see who else is on. Jonas. Hi. Thank you for hopping on. Hey, Dawn. What's going on, girl? Hey, Maddie Freeze. Oh, we're going to be dates the next few days out in Montauk. Hi, Dad. Hi, everybody. All right, Lisa, let me know if you have any problems. I can't get off the live, but you should be able to see the invite, or you can request to be on my live here. Just give me a heads up that you've seen it. I didn't get notifications. So go on, you're already on there. So go on and you can see the symbols on the bottom and you can actually request to be on the live. That's okay, I'll keep chatting. So hopefully you guys have seen some of the YouTube videos of my past lives that I've done. They're great, they're awesome, and I appreciate everybody for doing it with me. Hey Maddie, what's going on? Hey James, hello, hi everybody. Let me ask you all while Lisa is trying to figure this out. I know you can do it, Lisa. I know you can do it. I already sent the invite. Let me see if I can unsend it. I can't unsend it. So, oh, I invited you. Let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Allow your viewers to request you. Okay. 1 second. I got it. No. Thanks, Dawn. It's always a little, you know, we have to get through the technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, Lisa. I'm figuring it out. I need notification. I'll get you. I'll get you. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Allow your viewers to request to join you as a guest in your broadcast. So I already did that. Come on. Lori's like, come on, Lisa. Go down to your little symbols on the bottom and it will say, hang on, I'll get it. Let me scroll back to you because I know you're on here. 1 second. No, I can only wave to you. Lisa, I think you have a notification that you need to get on there so I can bring you on camera. Like there's a few people on here that are watching and it says bring them on camera, but yours does not. You know what I'm saying? Hang with us, hang tight everybody. We will get it. I know it. Here, add. I'm gonna add you. Add. All right, you're being added, girl. You got it in you. Yeah, so these lives, there she is.
Hi.
Hey, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties.
I can only see you, but I can't hear you.
Does anybody
else hear her? Help us out. This is why I need a team, everybody, and I need a camera crew. I'm low. Hang on. You hear her? You don't hear me? All right, 1 second.
Can you hear me?
1 second, everybody. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I had to turn my Bluetooth off. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, great.
Lori,
can you
hear
see
us
me?
both? No, I can't see you. I see the ceiling. Everybody sees a beautiful picture of your ceiling.
Here I am.
Hey, girl. There we go. Okay.
Hi.
All right. Please, everybody, say hello to my new friend, Lisa Elovich, founder of
Hey, everyone.
Incredible Tequila. All right, you figured it out. I knew you would. I knew we would.
Sorry about that. I'm a little
No.
technologically challenged.
Listen, this is how it goes, but we're both here. We both have our peepers on, and welcome to Live with Lilo. And let's get down to business, okay? So your rep dropped this off for me yesterday. Everybody, if you haven't tried this, let me get rid of these notifications. If you have not tried this tequila, it's outstanding, by the way, Lisa. We had 2 shots, and I told everybody that it rocked us on our asses.
I just had 5 more.
Are you, Lilo, are you ready to start this off with a shot? Because I've got mine and you've got yours.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be crocked. Okay. All right.
All right, and if anybody is watching at home and you want to start out doing a shot with us, get out your tequila.
Hold on.
We'd love for you to join us in a toast.
Here, I got it right here, John. I've got 2 shot glasses right here. All right, we'll start this off with a.
I'm gonna be creepy guy.
You can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me.
No. Okay, let's start it off. Let's get.
Okay, so let's start it off. You want to do the toast that's on the back label?
Okay, let's see if I can read it.
Lori, I know you're watching. You can join us at home. Dawn,
What?
join
Lisa,
in with us.
You read it.
This is like the
Okay, so let's toast to being fully present, listening deeply, speaking with love, and being one with life. Salud.
Salud.
I like to start every meeting off with a little shot of tequila. Kind of loosens the mood.
Oh my God, so good. So good. Oh my God. It's really good.
So this is my office / bar. I don't know if you can see some of the other things that I have in here. I've made some of the drinks that are our signature drinks, the Inner Peace cocktail.
What's in that one?
So this is with cranberry juice, pineapple, and coconut water. Very easy to make at home, hydrating. and I used organic ocean spray cranberry juice.
Nice.
So very easy to make. Just add a little coconut water, cranberry, and pineapple in equal proportions. Some organic tequila.
Yummy.
And we call this the inner peace cocktail.
I feel so peaceful.
Then I have our other signature drink. This is called the Owl Margarita. And this is also really easy to make at home, easy to make in pitchers. It's just some lemon, lime, and orange cut up into a glass, add in some grapefruit soda. And if you don't like it to be that sweet, you could do grapefruit juice with club soda.
Oh, wow.
And it's really nice in a pitcher too. Kind of looks like a sangria.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And then our third signature drink is the Mexican Mule. And this is super easy to make. It's just ginger beer, a little twist of lime, and some tequila, and you can make it in a mug.
Simple, delicious. That's a nice summer drink.
It is.
Yeah, incredible. So a lot of people don't realize One with Life is you go by OWL. You go by like kind of the initials OWL, One with Life, right?
Yeah. So OWL is the acronym, first letter of each word in One with Life, and One with Life was created partly because we want to use the bottle as a vessel to spread a message of what it means to be one with life. And it was based on a book that I read about 12 times by Eckhart Tolle called The New Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And in his book, he talks about what it means to be one with life, how to align yourself with the universe and be at peace in the present moment. Most people walk through life, including myself, everybody carries so much of the past in our heads, and we worry about the future. When you're one with life, you're fully present. So one of the things that my team and I are really trying to do through using the tequila is spread the message of being one with life and being fully present.
Excellent. So I just want to go backwards for a moment, if you don't mind.
Sure.
How does someone who's been in criminal defense for, what did you say, 28 years,
So,
go into tequila? I mean, how does that come about?
Seemed to make a lot of sense in a very strange way. So for 28 years, I was in criminal justice as a prosecutor, administrative law judge, and then the last 10 years I was on the parole board and went around to prisons. And my work was really heavy, very heart-wrenching, worked with a lot of people that were in for murder and robbery and rape and different things, and worked with a lot of victims whose families were grieving at their loved one's loss. And it was very interesting work, and I loved it, but it was also really sad. And when I wanted to start a business, I thought about what would be happy. And I always associated tequila with being lighthearted and fun and adventure and joyful. So at every point,
I'm feeling joyful. Oh, you just froze. Hopefully.
We always celebrated with a shot of tequila. So next thing I knew, I was going down to Mexico and looking for an agave plant farmer, a distillery. I had researched it a little bit on the internet, started putting together a team. I met a man named Gonzalo Spindola, who is now head of team operation in Mexico. I met him over the internet. He had written a few articles about tequila. I asked him some questions and Skyped him like 3 or 4 times and then went down to Mexico to meet him. I brought a bunch of my friends down to help taste and reached out to another friend who was a graphic artist. He helped me with the label, designed the owl and the tree of life, recruited my ex-husband, who is now my business partner, brand ambassador from Long Beach, Stephanie Thornton, who dropped off the tequila for you.
Mm-hmm.
My sister-in-law is involved with it, and her fiance, Randy Weber, Nicole Novella is her name, and we just started the company, and I reached out to people, didn't know anything about the industry, but reached out to people that did know. Dina Fury, who's from Long Beach, is someone that's been in the industry for a long time, and she was really helpful to me, consulting me about what to do. Reached out to a couple of other brand owners who I actually randomly found through Facebook. I had asked friends, does anybody know anyone that started a tequila company? And miraculously, a couple of people did and put me in touch with those people, and they were kind enough to help me out and guide me. And it just kind of took on a life of its own.
Yeah, I'll say, do me a favor. Can you move your iPad down a little bit so we can see a little bit more of you? So you're a little
Sure.
bit.
Should I hold it like that, maybe?
Well, no, if you have it down, just
Okay.
no, sit down. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, good. Much better. So what was the one instance? I mean, were you on a beach? I mean, how do you were so successful as a lawyer, you know, and I understand that you just kind of fell into this. I'm still like trying to wrap my head around how, you know, I know these things happen. Like, you know, life can take a turn, and it takes a turn to where you never thought it would go. And you gave up not you gave up. I mean, you're still a lawyer, but did you retire from being a lawyer? Is this now your full
I
time?
did. I retired from the parole board last May to pursue this full time. But I've always been a believer in creating your own reality. I think anybody could really do anything that they set their mind to it by just envisioning it in your mind, figuring out what you want to do, and then taking small steps in that direction. So when I started my career as a boxing promoter back in 2005, I didn't know anything about boxing, but I knew that it looked like a fun career. And I started reaching out to people in the industry that were very helpful. And you really find along the way that when you want to do something and you have faith in it and you kind of put aside your fear, you find helpful people along the way. And the universe kind of helps you as you go along, as long as you don't doubt what you're doing and you don't let negativity seep in. Because I think whenever somebody starts a new career or anything new, there's always going to be people out there telling you not to do it, especially people that are in the industry. And it's really easy to let fear and doubt seep in to prevent you from doing something. And I think if you just kind of put all of that aside and you have kind of just a laser focus and you're open to listening to people that have done it before and have been successful at it, you can pretty much do anything.
Yes. Yes. Here, girl. I love it. So now the success of the tequila depends on your brand ambassadors and getting the word out, which I'm really hoping that this little live interview kind of, you know, gives a little leeway into people knowing more about this tequila. Because I've done wine and liquor demos, I walked into the liquor store that I go to frequently, and your rep, Stephanie, was there pouring it. And that was the first time that I tried it. Now, when we spoke once, you said it really was not all that popular yet out here on Long Island, that you're just kind of getting it out there to Manhattan, which of course, that's where you want to patrol Manhattan. But there's a lot of Long Islanders that drink out here, and they like their tequila.
There are a lot of counts in Long Island. Stephanie Thornton, who's our brand ambassador, did an awesome job spreading the word in Long Island, and she does tastings on a regular basis, a lot of charity events. And we have about 50 to 80 accounts that are in Long Island and New York City. You can get it at Pops in Island Park, Liquor Warehouse in Island Park, Beach Liquors in Long Beach. So there's a lot of different places. And if you go to our website, onewithlifetequila.com, and you put in your zip code, all of the different accounts will come up. But yes, I mean, I put, when I first started, the majority of my time and energy into upstate New York, which is where I live. I live in Saratoga Springs. Mm-hmm. And I found a distributor up here, Saratoga Eagle. They're predominantly a beer distributor, but they had faith in me because I work with them as a boxing promoter, and they love the product. So we're in about 90 accounts up here right now.
Amazing.
And we put a lot of energy up here. We put some into Long Island. We're just starting to now open accounts in Manhattan. We're in Nobu. both downtown and uptown, Gabriella's Mexican restaurant. And we're in about 80 accounts in Florida right now. My sister and brother-in-law live in Florida. My sisters, Lori and Lynn, live in Florida, and they've been helpful. My mom goes into accounts all the time and kind of strong arms people in her Jewish mother way into taking in the tequila. So we're in a lot in Florida. We just recently had another member of the team join us who was the #1 sales rep for Tito's in Florida. He was the market manager there, Grant Portier. I'm really excited about having him on the team. He's going to try and turn us into the next Tito's.
That's fantastic. And what did he do? He got like 10, 20 credit cards that he maxed out because he believes so much in his product. And that's how it's done. You know, people do things. Listen, I'm working in a hallway in my house here. You know, people work out of their garages to build something great up. Look at Apple. I mean, didn't they start in a garage? So this tequila is out, you guys. It's amazing. So talk to me about the whole presentation, because I think it's gorgeous.
Sure.
Presentation.
Thank you.
I haven't taken this off. I know that it's by the way, everybody, 94-point rating from Wine Enthusiast. Okay, that's a really excellent rating. Really, really good.
Thank you.
I know that this is a bracelet. Can you talk to me about that? I haven't taken it off yet.
It is. I actually wear it as an anklet. I don't know if you could see my hold up.
Come on,
my,
kick it up, girl.
ankle.
Kick up that leg.
But anyway, I wear mine as an anklet. You can wear it as an anklet or a bracelet. And it has the logo, the owl of the tree of life on it. We wanted to kind of really reach out to the hipster yoga moms and people that are into spirituality, into organic products, and into health conscious types of foods and beverages. Although everyone really likes it, we found that our demographic is much more general. But when we first came into the industry, it was really kind of the yoga moms that gravitated towards the bottle. The label has the owl of the tree of life on it. Our tagline is 99% peaceful, 1% wild. So
I think that's so adorable. I love that. I really do.
Play on words. And we have, we did before at the beginning, a really nice toast on the back label about staying fully present. And each bottle has an inspirational quote inside the bottle. See what yours says. Mine says teach peace, and it's written on the back of the front label. You can see it inside the bottle, but you have to kind of really look for it.
Oh my God, I can't even see with my glasses. Teach peace. Teach peace.
Yes. So they say, be the change you wish to see in the world, trust the universe, teach peace. All we ever have is the present moment. Another one is when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. So I'm really trying to use the bottle as a vessel to spread a message of peace and presence. And if you go to our social media page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and to our website, a lot of our marketing has to do with inspirational stories and videos and quotes. And we're trying to make it not just about the tequila, but about a lifestyle of being present and spreading peace.
I think that's a beautiful thing. I really, really do. And I think that I know that this tequila is going to be very successful. You know, there's a lot of tequilas out there to choose from, but I love the messages. I love the little bracelet. And I think that it is, you know, I mean, a lot of this industry is about advertising, but the tequila is excellent. I love the little burn that you get. I felt a warmth when it went down. It's a little spicy. That's what I found. And I just really loved it. And I'm a little buzzed now from that one shot.
Do another shot. By the way, I'm reading a lot of these comments, and so many people are saying that we look like sisters. So I'm taking that as a very
really, I'm not even reading the comments.
So like three comments on there. And thank you to everybody that's watching.
It could be a Jewish
Terry
thing.
asked what we're talking about.
It's a Jewish thing. Maybe we're related, you know, somewhere.
We're both from Jews from Long Island. What can we say?
Yeah,
and from Long Beach.
Yo, I
Long
see
Beach
it now.
people all kind of have that same
like,
look.
Are you sisters? I think it is a Long Beach thing. By the way, Lisa is originally from Long Beach. I never met, I don't remember ever meeting you. I mean, maybe. I know
I think you
Lori.
might have been in the same grade as my sister Lori.
I
You're a
think
couple years younger than me.
I think Lori was a year ahead of me. I think. Maybe you can. Lori's like, LOL. I think Lori was ahead of me. I think she was 8. I'm not even going to say the year. I'm not saying the year. No,
Well, you look great. Anyway, anyway, so yeah,
so
so
do. I
it's
think it's
definitely a Long
tequila.
Beach thing.
Everybody needs to drink tequila to look younger.
I use it all over my body as a skincare regimen as well. I heard The Rock did that. So, and you know, tequila is actually very different than most alcohols because it takes 7 years to grow it, and it has complex sugars. Most alcohols have simple sugars, and you know, you have kind of a tired feeling after you drink them, whereas tequila, people feel really up
Right.
after they drink it. And the reason for that is that it takes 7 years to grow it. So it has a complex sugar in it. So it has a different effect on your body than most other alcohols. And it also makes it really special because when you harvest something for 7 years before you can turn it into something else, you have to put a tremendous amount of labor into it. And the Mexicans take so much pride in growing the agave plants to turn them into tequila. We usually wait 8 to 9 years before we pick ours because it makes it a little sweeter because it's riper, more ripe. And then after it's grown for 7 years, the Yimadors, they have an instrument. It looks like a machete. It's called a koa. And they go into the field and they cut down the plant. They hand pick each plant and take out the center of the plant, which is called the pina. And they take the pina and they roast that in the clay oven. And most tequilas flash cook it real quick. Ours actually we roast for 48 hours. Half of that time it's roasting, half of the time it's cooling. And then after that we shred it and extract the juice and then put it in a giant vat. And once it's in the giant vat, we let it ferment naturally, usually for 4 or 5 days. And then it gets distilled twice with distilled water in order to bring down the alcohol content. And then it's bottled, labeled, corked, and then imported back to New York. And the whole process is hand done by a family that owns the farm. Tequila Las Americas is the Montes family. It's 3 brothers. Their wives, their kids, their nieces and nephews are the ones that do everything for the tequila.
Wow. It really, all of it sounds special. I congratulate you on this endeavor of yours. Now, when did this launch, by the way? When did one
We launched in July of 2015. We launched in Saratoga and in Long Beach.
It's a baby tequila, everybody. I mean, still people don't know about it. So please spread the word. All you West Enders, you know what I'm talking about. West End of Long Beach, Beach Liquor, they're Pops. Please spread the word. I mean, that's how it's done. It's word of mouth, you all. It really is phenomenal, and we might have to do a shot before we leave each other.
Sure. I'm always up for another one.
I love it. So now your entire family must drink this, right?
They do. You know, it's funny. My sisters and my mom were all they're all big wine drinkers. But I'm trying to slowly convert them to tequila, and they really like it. And when they go out with me, they have no choice. They always end up drinking it. What I'm finding is a lot of people that I know that were traditionally vodka and wine drinkers are now switching to tequila because it doesn't give you the same type of feeling that you get from other alcohols the next day.
Right.
And it's very pure. The only thing in the bottle is the agave plant. Absolutely no additives. Some tequilas use additives, but the higher end tequilas don't. You want to always make sure it's 100% blue agave if you're drinking a Blanco, and that there's no glycerin added and no additives. And they don't always tell you that on the label. So you have to really be educated about your tequila. And you can always look them up on the internet and ask for the NAM. And that the NAM is where the distillery is made. And then you can usually find out about the tequila from that. And you want to always make sure that it's pure. So yeah, this is pure. So a lot of people are switching over because they like the way this feels better on their bodies than other alcohols.
Let
And
me,
another message I always have is to drink in moderation. I never want anyone to get drunk on this, sloppy
yeah,
drunk or sick. Always want
yeah,
people to just drink a little bit. You don't need more than one or two drinks.
yeah. Now, before we toast, before we do this, any do you think you're going to venture into, now this is a Blanco, considered a silver, um, any foray into Reposado or Añejo? Any aging for you?
Well, right now I'm trying to master the Blanco and learn the business.
Mm-hmm.
And, like Tito's, we only have one product and we do it right.
Yeah,
And I want to make sure that this is really, well in everywhere before I start expanding too much. But what I would like to do is an extra añejo. Now, for people out there that don't know, reposado blanco means that it's not aged at all. Reposado means that it's aged up to 6 months. Añejo is aged up to a year, and extra añejo is usually 3 years or more.
mm-hmm.
So I'd like to actually do an extra añejo, something that's really aged because it has a completely different taste than the blanco. It has a touch of sweetness in it, kind of similar to a bourbon.
Right.
And what I'm working on for the next thing that we come out would be to age the tequila in a French and German barrel so that it has a little bit of a caramel taste and a little bit of a chocolate taste. And we may do that around Cinco de Mayo. So
Okay.
something else will be
Excellent.
coming out soon.
Excellent. And that, for those of you that want to know, this is more for your shots, for your drinks that Lisa presented at the beginning of this interview. And your añejos are more your sipping tequilas. All right.
It is, although I have to say that a good Blanco is really good for sipping too, and it's more pure. So a lot of people just sip ours. I actually sip it most of the time without mixers. I just add in a little bit of lime and sometimes a little bit of agave nectar if I don't feel like having any of the mixers in it.
Right.
And another way that I like to really do it is just muddling fresh fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Putting in fresh fruit, and then just putting in a little bit of tequila, maybe a little club soda if you want a splash of something else. And agave nectar is a great way to do it too. And then you're getting your fruit in as well.
That's the only way I'll make a margarita now is fresh lime juice and agave. That's it. Simple. And I don't like all of that other extra, and that makes an excellent margarita. But I like this by itself.
Yeah, me too. And I think more and more people are drinking good high-end blancos by itself to avoid all the sugars. And whenever you get a margarita, for whoever's listening, don't settle for a sweet and sour mix. Always ask for fresh lime juice.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, that stuff is crap. Anyway.
So someone just asked how much is the tequila. Generally on the shelves it's generally between $37.99 and $40 on the shelf.
Okay. All right.
So it's lower than Casamigos, Don Julio, and Patron. It's lower than all those, but it is a high-end tequila, just like all those. It's a top shelf.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. I love it. Anything else you want to add before I really get wasted? No, I'm not getting wasted. My dog is starting to bark.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me on. I want to thank my team of really dedicated brand ambassadors, Stephanie and Liz and Nicole and Randy and Bill Thompson, who is our Northeast sales director now, and Grant, who's our national sales director. We're in a lot of great accounts in Florida. Rocco's Tacos is our top account. Just want to thank everybody that's made this possible. We've had a lot of tequila friends. We formed a tequila group. So if you're interested, join our tequila group.
What is that?
One with Like Tequila. It's something that I started before we even came out with the tequila. And it started out as just like a few family and friends telling them that I was interested in doing this and saying that I needed their encouragement and support. And so along the way, every step I would give milestones, and my friends and family would encourage me. And now we have about over 2,000 friends in the group. Started out with just a handful, so we keep growing. And I think that's helps people. Whenever you start a business, always reach out to people for support and encouragement, because people's energy carry you through the hard times, and it's helped so much just to have everyone's encouragement.
Well, cheers to that. One with
Salud.
life tequila. Salud.
Here's to being one with life.
Ah, oh my God. Don't mistake my face.
You did another shot.
It's really good. Sorry.
That's definitely a tequila face that you made.
It is really good, though. It's really good. I love it.
Thank
you so much for being my guest. I really, really hope, I know that this is going to flourish. This is an excellent tequila. To all of my brand ambassadors out there, you've got to try this. All my tequila aficionados, please try it. Compare it to your others. It's going to blow you away. Thank you.
Yeah, I encourage people to do a taste test with their favorite tequila. Do it. Doesn't have to be a blind taste test. Just put it right next to ours and see the difference in the taste. Ours is really mild, a little bit of a natural vanilla finish, and it doesn't have that bite and bitterness that most have.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to find out more, go to our business Facebook page, One with Life Organic Tequila, or to our website.
Okay, I'll put those in the comments when this posts. If you want to add anything to it, Lisa, please do. You know, encourage them to hit your Instagram, to hit your Facebook, whatever social media that they need to go on. Please just
okay.
add it on
I
there.
think it's so great that you're doing this. I wish you so much luck and success with your business. I saw last week you had Michael Portnoy on. He was amazing, and someone who's so successful from Long Beach. It was great. I loved watching the interview, and so I'm honored to even be on the same type of internet program that he was on. So thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. My God, now I have to make dinner. Oh God.
It'll make making dinner more fun. Take the edge off of it.
All right.
And
Well,
you can cook with tequila too.
I know, and you can cook with it. Absolutely. I'm always looking for recipes. Oh, my dad wants to know if you're in Total Wine. They're down in Florida.
We are. We're in Total Wine in Florida, all over Florida right now, mostly from Key West to Stewart, but we are soon to be in all of the Total Wines everywhere.
Oh, good. They go to Stewart. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, great.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. And
thank you.
Much
Really
success.
appreciate it.
You got it.
Take
You
care.
got it. Have a great night.
Salute.
Thanks, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.